I say stalk until you feel like it's becoming unhealthy.
Well, that is not a good.
Said the social worker.
That is not good advice to give to somebody. Oh my god.
I even stalked my significant other's exes.
What? Why do you do that? They're like, oh my god.
Just to make sure
do you want me to edit this out? Jesus.
Bed. Love.
Bed. Love.
Beyond. Bed, love, beyond. Bed, love, beyond.
Hey, what is going on? Welcome to Bed Love Beyond, the podcast for the hopeful and the hater in us to discuss sex, love, and whatever's clever with like-minded people like you who are also in limbo with love.
Like us.
Thank you for listening to us on Podbean, iTunes, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, and
Google Play Music.
And please rate, review, like, and subscribe to us on any of the devices that you listen to.
Yeah.
So this is episode 70. Should you be prying into an ex's life?
Hell yeah. No.
Whoa, shit. I was not expecting that.
Oh my god, I found out like so much juicy information about like exes like this past week. So this is like a perfect episode.
Oh, look at that. This is awesome. Whoa, this came at a perfect
time. I
time.
didn't even like care, but like people were like waiting for my reaction and it's just like so.
Oh, awesome. Oh, good. We'll definitely get into it. But first off, we need to do some little housekeeping. Podcast awards. It's up for you guys to register us, Bed Love Beyond, to win the award. So go to www.podcastawards.com. Look for us, Bed Love Beyond, in whatever category that they put us into, and please register. Okay, so it's up it's been up since July 1st, and I believe it'll go on until the end of the month, so July 31st. Okay, so please register us. I mean, you guys are listening to us because you like us, right? So please register.
They love us.
So we can get that award. You know what I mean? Again, I really haven't done that much research, so I don't know what we'd win, but it'd be cool if we did win. You know, we want that recognition.
I'm gonna share it on our Facebook page.
Cool. So yeah, so definitely do that because we like doing the show and we just want to be recognized for it. I mean, is that wrong? Know. So okay, so yeah, so we did that. I know I'm forgetting something. I don't know.
Dish, or we're not there yet?
Oh, yeah. We'll get there like right now, but I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but maybe it'll pop up. But whatever. Yeah. So Daily Dish, what's going on?
You're like, when in doubt. What is going on? Everything is pretty much the same and calm and copacetic.
Cool.
Copacetic. Yeah. Every time I re-listen to the podcast where you correct me, I'm like, that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're like, actually, no, you've been saying it wrong your whole life. So go fuck yourself.
Because I just let it. Because I let it go the other times because I thought that'd be the only time that you would say it. But like
it's like my favorite word.
I know, but you kept saying it all the time. I was like, all right, she's saying it wrong. I need to correct
I'm from
her.
Jersey. I make shit up.
That's fine. Jersey.
Anywho,
it's cool. It's all
nothing's
good.
going on.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, no, I guess it is a good thing. Nothing like exciting is going on.
And nothing temperamental either. So that's good.
No. I mean, it is wedding season.
Oh,
and
don't I know it?
And everyone's like, "Are you gonna get married?" I'm like, don't ask me.
Yep, it's wedding season. A friend of mine just recently celebrated their first wedding anniversary, and another person today celebrated their wedding anniversary. So I'm seeing it all over. So wow. Me, I'm putting my off spray on. Get that off. You know what I mean? But
you're still on your hiatus.
Oh yeah, that's on fleek. Yeah.
You're just like MIA into like in the world. You
Pretty
can only
much.
find him on Twitter right now or Instagram.
Yeah, I guess.
But
if you're shouting him out, if you're shouting out my social media,
if you're looking for him, that's where you can find him. Other than that, he's like hiding in a cave somewhere with Batman.
Don't at me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
I got like an alert that like Martini has disabled his Facebook account. I was like, motherfucker. Anyway, so nothing really is going on. Heather's in Hawaii on her honeymoon.
Oh wow, okay, that's cool.
And then I was like looking at pictures and I was like, I don't want to go anywhere on a honeymoon. That just seems like, I don't know what I want really anymore. I feel like there's like days where I'm just like,
What? So
I don't know.
So you wouldn't want to go anywhere on your honeymoon?
I mean, I've come to the conclusion now that summer's here that me and my boyfriend have like very different ideas of like what a good vacation should be. Like I like laying on the beach. He's like, "Oh, sun, no, I can't do that." I'm like, "Aren't you Caribbean? Like somebody dropped the ball with you, buddy." So he's like, "I don't like sun." I'm like, "Okay." So maybe we'd go to like Italy and probably just like eat and like.
It's funny. That's where my friend, the one who just celebrated the 1 year, that's where he went because she's Italian. So.
Oh yeah, I mean that's probably what we would.
Well, and they went to Greece too. They went Santorini or
oh my god,
however you say it.
Santorini. It's
yeah, there you go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what they went. They went. I mean,
it's
I don't
like
know
the
what
most
they did,
romantic place I've ever seen.
Okay.
And I didn't really see it because I didn't get off the boat. Long story. I have pictures of places that where I was taking pictures from the boat. But yeah, nothing really new. Same old status with the relationship. I still have my internal clock counting down. I keep reminding him that winter is coming, and it's not Game of Thrones. I'm not reminding him. I mean, kind of. But
wow. Winter is coming. Like, Jesus.
Because like I just feel like he forgets sometimes that like this is not a game.
Does he forget?
I don't know. He's saying like, "Can you have some faith in me?" And I'm like, "I have faith in you." But then like the other day he said
Asterisk.
something. I know. Like, the other day he said something like, I don't know. Because he's been working a lot, and I was just like, and then he's like, "I don't have any money right now." I'm like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What are you saving for a ring?" Like I kind of said it jokingly, and he's like, "Do you have to ruin everything?" And I was just like, I'm not even taking that for face value because
right.
I don't know what that means. You know, he just talks out his ass.
It's true, but I'll tell you from experience. I don't. Obviously, I don't know what his plan is. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think he knows what his plan is.
No, but
I love him, but
from experience, that's exactly what I did. You know, for like I saved up for 1.5 years for my wedding ring, and my ex-fiance would complain a lot. I mean, I would try to make it, I would still try to put in the effort and be like, oh, you know, we're going out, you know, not even like a fancy thing. Like, we're just going out to eat.
Right.
You know, and stuff. And like, oh, wow, like, you're always like checking your account and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't get it. It's like, yo, it's just been busy, you know, and blah, blah, blah. But she would complain, like, you're always out of money. I don't get it. I don't get it. I was like, well, you know.
You gonna get it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you gonna get it. You know, just wait. You know, I mean, that's my favorite thing, to just like shove it in like a woman's face. You know what I'm saying?
God, you're so malicious.
No,
there's no love behind that malice.
no, it's because it's like you guys like I've heard it so many times from my friends who now have wives. Like, they did the same thing. Like, they were always like pressuring and like,
I don't even want to like do anything that costs money. I'm like, let's just go walk around the city. Like,
no, but
he hasn't even been to my favorite park yet. Yeah,
but he knows that it's your favorite park, though, right?
I don't think he does.
Have you mentioned it to him?
I don't think I have. I might have. I probably did.
Okay, so
I mean,
maybe he's taking notes.
No, trust me. This isn't another psycho.
No, but I'm just saying. Maybe he's gonna.
I'm gonna take her to the park.
Maybe he's gonna wash that bad memory of Psycho trying to do it, and then rectify that.
Nobody can ruin my park.
No, but
not even the drug dealers and the mice.
Oh my god, no! Maybe. But I'm just saying that, like,
leptospirosis.
I did that, and because I remember there was one time where my friend was saying that, like, yeah, you know, he was preparing to like propose, you know, to his then fiance, who's now his wife, and you know, he didn't really make a big deal of it, but like she was just so amped. And then I remember he told me that one day, like a FedEx dude came to the door and, you know, gave her a thing. It was around Christmas, you know, gave her a box, whatever. She opens it up, and it's a small box, and she was like, oh my god. So like she opens it up, and it's, I don't know, it was like earrings, just like, it wasn't a ring. Right. You know, and she got so pissed, like, why did you do that? He was like, what the hell? What is going on? Like, what are you talking about? He's like,
first of all, if somebody like FedExed me a ring, I feel like
he was like, oh,
way to think that out.
You thought, oh, you're stupid. You know, it's like, but like he did it, you know, the next year. Not to, he was always gonna do it when he was gonna do it, but right. he was just so like, wow, like, you're holding it against me for you assuming that I was gonna do it this year. And I was like, yo, calm down, man. And then I remember another friend, actually my old boss, same thing. She thought that he was gonna do it one time, and it was like a full year before he actually did it. And I'm just like,
Joke's on you, bitch.
It's like, yo, exactly.
Sorry.
No, but
I just yelled at you for calling her stupid.
No, but it's just like,
I'm not really a feminist.
That's the thing. It's just like, yo, take it easy. And I'm not saying that you're pressuring him too, but it's just
I'm
like,
not. I mean, look, at this point,
sometimes you guys ruin it, because I remember with me, my story, she didn't know when I was gonna do it, but she definitely found out way beforehand that I got a ring, and I was just like, I'm just waiting for the perfect time to do it, and she was like, I'm so sorry, but I'm sorry, I kept cutting.
I'm just like kind of waiting for whatever's gonna happen. Like, I'm like, we're gonna get engaged or we're gonna break up, and if we break up, then I don't know.
But here's the thing though, like I don't think of the end goal. Just enjoy the ride. Like, it's been like
hard.
a year and a
I guess
half?
like right now it's hard to enjoy because he's very like wrapped up in like what he's got going on.
Of course.
So like it's kind of just like I'm like sitting on the bench like any day now.
No, but
something exciting will happen. And that's my problem. Always my problem. It's like it's not that like what I have will never be enough. It's just that I need like constant excitement in my life, which is why like I had to like change my behavior.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like an amazing cheater, but like I have morals and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, back in the day, I was like really good at it. I mean, not cheating. I mean, it wasn't like in like a serious relationship. But when I was like in high school and college,
right?
Man, listen,
you getting it in?
Yeah, and no, I wasn't getting it in. I wasn't like having like rando sex everywhere.
Oh, okay, whatever.
First of all, I didn't even like sleep with my boyfriend in high school, and like even as an adult, he was like, "You never slept with me in high school." I'm like, "No shit, asshole." No, but like as soon as he started acting up, it was like, if your man starts acting up, switch and take his friend. It wasn't his friend though. It was just the other dude.
No boy.
So
all I'm just saying is, you need to change that behavior, that constant thing, and whatever. But don't take that as saying that you shouldn't get attention. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But you have to enjoy the ride, because like a year, it's a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like 2. I mean, it's not gonna be 2 years. It's whatever. It's gonna be 2 years when it's 2 years, and it's like, it's still new, it's still fresh. Right. I mean, 2 years is a good standing,
Right, I know.
So it's like, like just
his family's like so big. I kind of wish I was like a little closer with his family.
Right.
But
the thing is, he needs to take you around them more.
He does, but like, I mean, like the last time I was there, his mom was like talking about how like some white people were singing like Haitian music, and she was like, I almost like, she was really cute about it though. She was like, I saw this and I was like, oh my goodness. But it was like some like hipster white couple, and they were like singing this like Haitian, like, I don't know if it's like a ballad or something. Okay. But it was like they were singing it like perfectly in Creole, like emotion and everything.
Oh wow.
So she was kind of just like, what the fuck's happening? And basically like the point of the song
Cats
was,
and dogs.
The point of the song was like something to the effect of like Haiti's my home. Like, and my heart is in Haiti. Oh. Something to that effect.
Okay, wait.
You're like, I know the song.
No. No. At first what I was going to say, well, maybe the white people are Haitian, but she's saying that they're white, so they're probably just white.
Right. And then she was like, no offense. And I was like, I don't take offense to things like that. Like, don't worry about it.
Right. I mean, because like, there are like white Haitians. I found that out like late in my life. I was like,
really?
What?
And then my boyfriend was like getting all bent out of shape because he's like, my mom said that the what are those people called? The Pilgrims? No. What are the people in Pennsylvania called that don't use electricity?
Amish.
The Amish are taking over Haiti. I was like, I don't know about that, but calm down. So
that's weird. But okay. But yeah, I'm just saying, it's 2 years. 2 years is a really good foundation. Not saying that he needs to do it on your 2-year anniversary, whatever. I mean, he could do it on your 3. But I'm just saying,
right.
2 year is good. Like, things are good. Things are good. granted, on your end, you don't have the normal Jennifer tropes to give you solidification in your relationship. Because I forget what episode it was, but you were like, yo, 10 months in, you win. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're moving in, and it's been a year and a half. So, like, that right now, you broke a mold that you've always set for yourself, and that's good. You know, you're not like freaking out, even though you kind of are. But, no, but I commend you for that, for like breaking that mold and not.
It was not really by choice, but yeah.
No, but still, I mean, you could have been more like, you know,
poking the bear.
Yeah, poking the bear and whatever. So that's really good that you're like not doing that, and you're really just focused just on, you know what, I'm having a good time with him, I love him, and whatever happens.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, I'm not saying have one foot out the door. Always have, I don't want to say cause for concern, but always look out.
Oh, you know, of course.
You know, but just know, have a good time, and I'm saying, yeah, don't ruin the stuff. Like, don't ruin it. You know, just
whatever.
Just
I'm Wreck-It Ralph over here.
don't ruin the stuff, man. So, like,
is
you're
there
all
anything
good.
going on in your world?
Nope.
All
So
right, then.
I'm at peace. That's good. I've
Are you still in love with love?
Oh, absolutely. I'll always be in love with love, but I don't take it as a bad thing. You know, that's just me. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody doesn't want to be with me because I'm on that tip, then I feel sorry for you.
All right. Whoa. Look who got a little aggressive up in here.
No, I'm just saying, is because, like, yo, I've been watching a couple episodes just of random things, just about relationship stuff. You know, I'm always 24/7 research on this show. And I was just watching this thing. And it was with three girls, and one of them was like,
One cup.
What?
Just kidding.
Stupid. I was watching this thing, and one of the girls was like, one girl said to the other two girls, what I want in a relationship is loyalty, for him to be loyal, trustworthy, and romantic.
Right. Bitches say that until you can't pay for their meal. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. No, but the other two girls were like, girl, you ain't gonna find something like that. Like, nobody like that exists. And the other girl was like, And I was like, what? I was like, those are the three most basic things that you can do for a girl.
Well, some guys aren't romantic.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, you could put in some effort, but what she was asking for wasn't out of the realm of possibility, you know?
Right.
So I'm just like, wow, what type of dudes have you been dealing with, and that you have allowed yourself to deal with and probably fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, wow, man, that's crazy. So I'm just saying,
well, I haven't really been, like, religiously watching, but I've seen some episodes of Married at First Sight, Second Chances.
Oh, okay.
And they're a fucking shit show, because, like, you're not obviously going for what you really want to marry. You're just going for, like, the hot guy with a nice smile or the girl with the big ass. Like, neither one.
You're talking about the participants.
Yeah, like the guy, the Redbeard and
David
and the other girl,
Vanessa.
Thanks. They're never. I don't really feel like they're like picking. You know.
It's like
I don't
The
feel like
Bachelor,
they're picking
right?
for like their husband.
I haven't seen one episode, but it's like The
yeah,
Bachelor
it's like
now,
they're
right?
like there was like 10 of them, and now they're like narrowed down to 3. They met their parents.
Okay.
And, like, David really likes this one girl who's, like, obviously no good for him. Like, she's literally on TV. Like, he was like, oh, if I had to end this experiment right now, I would pick you. She's like, cut her out. She hesitated. Bye, bitch. And he's just like, I really want to make this work. Go, David, this is why you're a fuck up.
At the end, are they getting married, or are they just going out? Like,
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I hope not.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're gonna let you pick up and fuck up this time.
No, like, once again, I definitely, it's probably gonna be one of the near future episodes. I really do want to make a complete Married at First Sight episode, and the concept and all that. I mean, I don't know what angle I'm gonna do it on, but it's gonna be all about that. So yeah, we'll definitely talk about second chances and all that stuff. So
in line with what we're talking about today, snooping on our exes or whatever the case may be.
Maybe that's what you're doing. No. I know everybody. No, everybody does it. So no,
Okay.
but my thing was, the episode is, should you be prying into an ex's life? And
Describe prying though.
oh, no, I definitely will, because because this is how I came up. This is how I came up with the episode. So I was chilling at home, and I was rummaging through all like my social media stuff, and then I was like, all right, let me go into my LinkedIn, because I'm looking for work and stuff like that. So I go into my LinkedIn and I see a whole bunch of notifications. I'm like, okay, I guess I didn't catch this on my phone, whatever. So I look, and then I see that blah 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 has looked at your profile 6 days ago, and I'm like, the fuck? And who that blah 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 was my ex-fiance.
Wow.
Yeah. Looked at my profile 6 days ago. And you know how people say,
You should like put that you're like CEO of a company.
you know how like people say, whatever, like this Ferrari or like this Tesla can go like 0 to 60 in whatever in
Right.
2 seconds, whatever. You have not seen somebody go from nothing to pissed off faster than I did from 0 to 60.
Jesus. I believe it.
Because a plethora of emotions washed over me.
And I
at
can
that
imagine
minute.
like what all they are. I can.
Go ahead.
What the fuck do you want? You're married. Why are you checking in on me? What do you care how I'm doing? I don't know. I would feel like a certain way about it. I mean,
And that's the end of the show, because Jennifer got it all right.
like, yeah, like it's kind of just like, I don't know.
I was so angry. I was so livid.
I get that curiosity kills the cat, you know.
Absolutely.
But like,
oh, I'm sorry.
her, I don't know. You know what happens though sometimes, and I'm going to tell you this.
Okay.
This is what happens in all relationships. I don't care what happens. I don't care what you say. And maybe it's different for guys. Maybe it's different for people who aren't Pisces. I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
But there comes a point in your relationship, it doesn't matter how in love you are, if you're married, if you have kids or whatever. I've seen my mom do it. I'm pretty sure I've seen my dad do it, you know. And now with social media, it does not make it any easier. You know, well, it makes it a lot easier. Never mind.
Yeah. It does make it harder. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, like, there may be, like, a day that you're, like, unhappy about something. You asked your husband to have a little bit of extra money to go buy shoes. I don't know. This is in the 1920s. Bitch, I buy my own shoes. And you're just like, oh, I'm so, like, okay, for instance, I didn't like the way my boyfriend reacted the other day to, like, me not feeling well and something else, but he was tired and crabby and like worked a double, and like, not that I didn't take that into consideration, I just felt like whatever I had going on trumped what he had going on. So I didn't like his attitude about things.
Yeah. Even though you understood where the attitude was coming from. Yes.
And I was just like, this ain't gonna work. I'm like, this is what it's gonna be. And the whole night I'm like, well, we're just gonna have to break up then, and that's what it is. You know. And then
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel, yeah, that is like me all the way. Just like you just go all the way to the end. Like,
right.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, that's it. I mean, shit.
This is who he is. Okay, I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yeah. I'm out. Tomorrow it's done. I'm just gonna. That's it.
Right. And then the next day he comes and he's like, babe, I'm sorry. Let me come see you and give you huggies. I'm like, okay. But yeah, so like, and then you're like mad and you're sitting there and you're like, I wonder what this person's doing. I wonder what he's up to. Right. And you're not going to like talk to them or like call them or text them.
Right.
You're just like curious.
Yeah.
And you're like, Facebook search.
Yeah.
And you're like, this motherfucker's still a player, you know, or whatever. And then sometimes you'll like rationalize in your head, like, you know what? Maybe I have a good guy. I should stop my shit.
Yeah.
You know, or, you know, you'd be like, damn, you hit the lottery. You know?
Right. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, it happens. So like, I wonder if she's either hit a rough patch, you know, or like maybe it's like my whole thing like with Brooklyn, which is thank God evaporated. But like, I always had like this thing in me about Brooklyn. Like I always felt like there was something in him that I was never going to find in anyone else.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I was just like kept searching for it. And then like anytime I hit like a low point in my relationship, I'd like go look him up like, oh, you know what? But maybe there was something in you that she's never going to find in him. No one is ever going to be 100%. And like, you always take the 80 over the 20 like we've discussed before.
Yeah.
But what the 80 that you're choosing over the 20 that you're losing may not be the exact mashup that you want it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like maybe you have more qualities that he lacks, but he has different qualities that she was looking for, and it worked for her. I'm not saying she even compares you to, but in a woman's head, at some point there's like some kind of like gravitation to something. But so maybe she felt something that she was like, I miss that about him, and like I wish so and so did it, you know, church boy, and like, and then she was like, I wonder what he's doing on LinkedIn because he deactivated his Facebook profile.
Well, I deactivated my Facebook profile and I blocked her on any other social media.
All right.
So yeah, because I didn't want to deal with that. And the thing is, it's not even that it's beef. You know what I'm saying? It's just that like, yo.
But the thing is too, like you guys were friends for a while, and then she just got engaged and married and just stopped being your friend.
We were friends after a year after we broke up. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, as much as friends could be at that tumultuous situation.
Right.
but yeah, and then yes, and then we stopped talking October of 2013. And no. October 2015. Don't talk about.
Yeah.
October 2015 we stopped talking. But yeah, no, but so backtracking, I looked that up, and exactly like you said, all that stuff is just like, yo, why? I don't understand, and why are you looking back when I know for a fact that you're getting everything that you want, you know, and I don't understand. I shouldn't even be a thought in your mind because of the way that she explained her man to me, who is now her husband,
right,
and what they're up to. There's no what are you doing? And then I got even more pissed because I was like, oh god damn it, it's not so much that she looked at my profile, it's what's on my profile, our podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I got pissed. I was like, oh great, now she can come into my life anytime I want,
right, and
I have no say,
right.
That's one thing. That's not my number one pet peeve, but that's what I hate. If you want to be in my life, be in my life. You do not.
But we have all these lovely listeners who are in our life, and we've never met them.
No, but that's fine. I am. That's different because I am willing to share these things with you because we go through similar things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get to leave.
And then come back. Walk in whenever you feel like it.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Jen. You take my anger and you roll with it. No,
bitch.
But no, but I don't like that. So who knows how many episodes she's listened to? She could be listening to this episode right now. You know what I mean? And
go to church.
No. Here's the thing. If you are listening to this episode, please, I mean, fine. You want to listen to the episode? Fine. Listen to the episode Ex-Fiance. Go right ahead. Listen to as many episodes as you like because you're in a lot of them. Okay? You're probably in more than half of them. Okay? Yeah, you can listen. I'm not necessarily mad at you, but in the podcast, you'll hear that even though I haven't heard from you in years and we broke up 4 years, you know, like you still affect me on a daily basis, and that is difficult for me to even admit. Okay, so you looking into my life like that is unfair. Granted, yes, I know what you've been up to, blah blah blah, but that's different. I'm not being a hypocrite. Is because I didn't leave. You know,
right.
You left me. So, yes, I was interested to see how you're doing. And, yes, of course, comparing myself to your husband, as foolish as that sounds. But I know that he is the better one for you. I'm not an idiot. You know, we had a tremendous and incredible chemistry with each other. And, yeah, I would have loved to have married you, but it probably wouldn't have ended well. and it's going great with you now, with your now husband. So that's awesome. So good on you. But I don't like you listening to stuff that has nothing to do with you anymore. Well, I mean, yes, it does have a lot to do with you, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So if you want to keep on listening, fine. But I'm not changing my rhetoric or anything. Like you're
and
gonna.
I think knowing you, she wouldn't expect you to.
Right. You're gonna hear the ugly side or whatever. I've never bashed you. I've never called you a bitch or whatever. Blah blah blah. I just speak my truth. Or of the things that we happen pertaining to each topic that comes up every episode. So that's what that is. But yeah, and it was because I really didn't like that too. And she didn't even not that I would have wanted her to, but she didn't even send a notification to say what's up or how you doing. You know what I'm saying? It was so deliberate. Let me look at your thing, but not want to talk about you to see how you are, to see what you're up to.
To play devil's advocate, I guess.
No, absolutely.
LinkedIn is kind of one of those sites that it just shows you everyone who you've ever had in your email contacts. So Brooklyn comes up in mine a lot,
Yeah.
So I'll click on it, but not in a caring way.
Right.
I mean, it could have been really innocent or oh, I know him. I wonder if he's been up to anything. But I don't know. I mean, I get where the anger comes from, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but no, you don't get to know what I'm up to.
You just have to block her on everything so that.
No, well, here's the thing. I found out that you can block on LinkedIn, but the thing is, I would have to go to her profile and then block her. I don't want her knowing that I looked at her profile because that's how that works. So I mean, and regardless, the damage is done. She knows she knows the name of the podcast. She knows what I'm up to.
I don't think she's that suave. Anyway, I don't know her like that. Sorry.
That's messed up. But
my bad.
Yeah. So I know. Here's if I know her, and I do, she's probably listened to 1 or 2 episodes. But I know that she's told her sister, because her and her sister are bosom buddies, and I know her sister's probably listened to all the episodes twice because she's very gossipy.
Does she know that the sister know about the podcast?
She the only way that she would know is through the ex-fiance.
Oh.
So, but yeah, that really got me so angry, and I was like, ooh, I want to talk about this on the podcast. And then I was like, oh, let me broaden it out because I mean, I've done that with the other things, with Yoga Chick, whatever. I mean, she wasn't my ex, but I pried, but just to prove a point and to see what was going down.
I feel sometimes people look for closure in little things too, to kind of prove a point to themselves. So I don't know. For instance, my niece,
yes,
who I talk about all the time.
Yeah.
She'll be here next month, so we're gonna have to schedule the podcast around her visit. Maybe.
Oh, cool. Yes, because we wanted to get her on there. All right, cool. Yeah, so I'll start setting an episode up. Yeah.
So her ex, the one who she pretty much gave up her whole life for.
Yeah.
Who took her to heroin houses and shit. Drug houses, whatever the fuck they're called.
Trap houses?
Trap houses.
What did you say before?
Drug houses.
Well, I mean, yes, technically that's what they are.
I mean, crack dens. I don't know. I just got real old about it. She hit her up a while back, and she was like, "Oh, I'm married now," and she's in the army or something. But I told her, I was like, "Yo, don't take it personal. People get married in the army because they get more money."
Yeah.
So. Or
security for that person. That person's set for life.
Right. Well, the other girl's in the army too, so they're gonna get triple benefits or whatever.
Yeah.
So, she had her own thing going on, trying to date the married chick or whatever, another married chick, and that didn't work out. We all fucking knew it wouldn't.
Oh, the one that she was like, but she's gonna leave.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That kind of faded out.
Oh, good.
Not really. She's still kind of butthurt about it, but.
I mean, but.
We'll yell at her next month.
The desire's over.
Well, the girl kind of was just I I feel like you're being a little immature about this. And I was
about what? About cheating?
Yeah, no, I don't
understand.
I told her, I was that's not really your fault. She totally led you on. Nobody's I don't care about my wife. I'll go to Disney with you. And then be you're being immature about this. Don't you know how to have an affair, bitch? Not really.
I'll show you how to do this, son.
So the heroin girl, got married, moved to Texas, and I guess her and her wife got separated because allegedly she had like anger issues and like punched a hole in the wall, and the wife was like, yeah, I'm out, I'm not doing this shit.
Oh, well, I mean, that's good.
So yeah, at least she has balls.
Yeah.
But then she like hit up my niece, and she was like, oh, you know,
The one that she broke up with.
yeah.
Okay.
And the heroin chick hit up my niece.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, you know, you should come out here and hang out, like, just as friends. And, you know, but then I guess she was kind of feeling sad for herself because, like, the wife had left her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, I guess she was, like, just like, oh, remember when we did this? Remember when we did that?
Wait, where is the person?
In Texas.
Oh, okay.
Why you said, oh?
No, it's because recently I saw your niece have a ticket to go to Houston, Texas.
Yeah, she went.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is what happens when you dig up X shit. Or you kind of like see what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know, so she went and she said, I didn't expect her to like be like in love with me.
Right.
Like she's like, but I expected her to like treat me like I was somebody who she loved. And she said that she went out there and the whole time, you know, I guess like she tried to kiss her or something, and then she was kind of just like, oh, I thought I was going to be like in love with you again, and I'm not. She's like, I really just love my wife. And she was like depressed that her wife had left, and she was like crying over her wife the whole time. And
well, it was recent, you know.
yeah, but she was like, but I guess my niece was kind of like, why the fuck did you bring me out here?
Exactly.
Like, why did you put me through this? And then like she said, oh, my wife is like the only person who I ever loved, or whoever made me feel like I needed to get my life together.
Oh, that's...
And so she just said, like, I felt horrible because I gave up. She knows, like, she gave up everything. She gave up 2 chances to go to college, a car, massive amount of money, you know, to help this girl get her life together.
Yeah.
Clothes upon clothes that she, like, has just lost along the way from moving. She's been in crack houses, trap houses, houses where landlords have asked for oral sex for rent. Like,
so the army chick is telling this to your niece.
Yeah. And then like she called me and she's like, I want to leave now. I'm like, yo, this is something you're gonna have to just weigh out.
Yeah.
It was only like she was only there 2 days.
Right.
You know, but she made her drop her off at the airport early, so she just hung at the airport for like 10 hours waiting to go home.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand.
Sometimes you need that. Like sometimes when you go looking for your ex and shit, you need that piece to be like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that is horrible to go through because, again, who wants to hear from somebody that you love that person loves somebody else?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who wants to hear that?
I don't know. But
what the fuck?
I'm just saying. I felt like I got personal for a second.
I know. Like I was like looking at my in my data banks in my head. I was like, shit, did I say something like that? Or like did something happen to me? Like I don't understand.
So yeah, it was a bad time for her, but she's okay now. And
I mean, at least that's good.
She'll be here sooner than you know.
Damn,
hopefully.
but like how?
But then, like, all her other exes started coming out of the woodwork. I'm like, yo, move forward, not backwards, dude.
Yeah. Damn, it sucks that nobody tried to stop her. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know.
I did try.
Know. Okay.
I was like, are you sure this is a good idea? Are you sure? And, like, I don't know. There's only so much you could do because you sound like the crazy adult.
No, it's true. And so it is, yes, quote unquote, good that she went through that. So she experienced that whole thing. And even the whole 10 hours thing, because that's 10 hours of just reflecting.
Right.
You know, so I'm sure she won't do something that.
I hope not. I hope
gung-ho again, you know. So
right.
This is all stuff for her to grow. So I mean, I don't know.
We'll talk to her when she's here.
I don't know if she's gonna listen to this, but yo, good on you, man. Like, I mean, this is how you learn. I mean, yes, if we could take that pain away, we would never have you experience that at all. But this is how you grow.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So I found out today.
Oh yeah, you had
that
a whole bunch of
Brooklyn
ex stuff. Yeah,
is back with his ex.
Okay.
Now his ex is the girl who he was with when I met him.
Okay.
Who he pretty much treated like shit, but it's also the same girl who the time when he said I love you and then he said it wasn't to me.
Yeah.
It was to her.
Yes.
So they've somehow rekindled their flame and they're back together.
Okay.
To which I said,
and why do you say that?
How dumb are you, chick? You think he's any different? Like, do you? Like, and that's the thing, is because they were each other's first love, probably.
Okay.
So she's never gonna view him with anything but rose-colored glasses.
Right. How long have they been separated since they've been together now? Do you know?
I don't. I dated him in 2008 ish.
Yeah.
So at least 8 years.
Oh, wow.
But they've been friends because they have like a mutual friend in common, so they've hung out.
Okay.
To my knowledge, and like from Facebook stalking.
Right, of course, because that's what you do. I mean.
Prying in. So but I mean, she's like dated other people, and I think he has too. But I was just like, I didn't care. I was just like, and my friend was just like, "Oh, what do you think about that?" And I was just like, I don't care. I really don't. She's stupid, and she'll have to figure that out. Because I don't think he's the guy who's gonna get down on one knee, and if she's willing. Who knows? I don't even know if that's what she wants. Maybe she doesn't.
I was like, wow, like you really dug into the.
I don't know. I mean, she seems like she has like romantical shit going on in her, but I mean, he's not that dude. He'll never be that dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he like maybe has himself like put together a little bit more than he did 8 years ago, but good luck. I wish them both the best.
So you don't know why they would get together other than because here's the thing, because like they don't need to be in a relationship to get what they want.
Well,
you understand what I'm saying?
She's probably not that type of girl. One.
Okay.
And two, like I think I remember mentioning it on the podcast that like somebody had told me that he wanted to get back with her, and she said no at first. But I guess she like he could be quite like charming when he wants to be. Shut the fuck up. And like I guess like she fell for it again.
Right.
Joke's on you, bitch.
So you really think that he hasn't changed since that last encounter that you had in the city with him? And that talk
that was like
had.
a year ago. Little over a year ago. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really talk to him, but like I don't think he has like I don't think some of the fundamental things that are important he's gonna get. Like, the biggest thing is, like, which may be different for her because she lived in Brooklyn and she knew, like, everyone who he was around. But, like, I remember, like, I'm sure I've mentioned on the podcast, like, he didn't think I should meet his friends in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. Like, he didn't think it was important as his girlfriend for me to, like, meet all them. Yeah. And I'm like, why don't you think that? Like, he had bitches in my house before I even met them. Yeah. And he thought that was okay. And it's not. Yeah. And I don't know what he thinks now. But I'm sure she'll put him in his place, and maybe he'll fall in line because he feels like it's the end of the road for him. You know?
But when you say it like that, it seems as if this is what he's been looking for, and this is the only chance that he feels that he's going to get it. And I don't think
like,
that
I think that somebody like him... That's why we got back together the first time. Like, we went out and then we got back together. Yeah. Like, and I think we got back together because when you find something in somebody and you don't find that in other people, like, it becomes very hard to be happy. Yeah. So, like, we knew that we had, like, some kind of weird cosmic crap going on. Yeah. But we just didn't know how to cultivate it. And then he went through a low point in life where he was like, which was actually almost like, I don't remember how many years ago, but I saw pictures. I think I reposted a picture the other day from when I was at this club, Happy Endings. And he was going through this, like, what does it all mean phase? Like, I feel like I should just get up and move to London. And then he was like, do you love me? And I was like, I guess, yeah. Dumbest thing I could have ever admitted because it turned into a giant shit show for the next 3 years. Right. And then he was like, well, then I should live with you. And I'm like, hey, Louis, we have a roommate. Sorry, rent will go down. And then it was a shit show. Upon shit show, upon shit show, upon shit show. Yeah. So I wish them both the best. That's good. Also, what I found out today, before you came, it was really weird. I went through my On This Day. Okay. And the married guy, like, him and I used to be friends on Facebook before things, like, got more serious with me and my current boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And I saw that, like, he had commented on something of mine. And, like, in the picture, like, you see his name and then you see a picture of him and his wife. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, huh? So then, like, I tried to, like, just look up his profile on Facebook. And then he has a whole nother profile with the same name and without the wife. But the one that has the picture of the wife in it, which I guess was the account that I was friends with before I defriended him, he has a picture, like, it's a different profile. I'm like, and he blocked me apparently. I'm like, you're a shady little motherfucker. Also, crazy boy's mom apparently has blocked me too.
Oh, really?
Yes. But I think that's what happens like with social media is that it gives you this like, what did you do before? You like try to like look people up on the phone book?
No, you'd probably go like what like in Greece times or something like.
What does Greece have to do with anything?
No. I mean, like in the 70s. Like, what? No. Like, how far back are we going? Like, what do you mean?
Oh, that Greece, not Santorini.
Oh, Greece. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Like, what does the country have to do with anything?
No, I mean, like, no. We, if anything, if we try to find out,
ask people, right?
Either ask people or go around where we knew the people would go,
right?
Like their favorite places
or their job.
Like well, yeah.
If
like,
somebody worked at the mall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or like like you say, oh well, no, not favorite park because you wouldn't go to your favorite park all the time. So yeah, so like sure, like their occupation, maybe I mean, if you knew where they live, like ride around a little bit, just ride around slow, just like oh she's home.
I used to like go people at Walmart.
Yeah, something, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
my mom's like, I saw him in there. She's like, he looked like he was happy. I was like, what?
Like, all right.
I'm like, well, fuck him too then.
Damn him being happy. That's funny.
I'm like, that's just how he looks, Mom. He's dying on the inside.
Oh man. But yeah, so yeah, but that's the thing.
Do you think you should pry on your ex? Pry into their life? Do you know why people do it?
I'm not gonna say no.
Right, because you've done it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You found me after X amount of years.
I didn't pry into your life though. I just emailed you.
Thank you, technology.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, but the urge and the desire was there, definitely. I don't know why I didn't though. I mean, I could have easily done it.
I saw like your little pictures of you and your ex-fiance.
But also too, our mutual friend said like, oh, did you hear?
Yeah, he was like, oh, Martina's getting married. I was like, okay. All right.
No, how did you feel?
I
like,
don't remember.
Seriously.
I think I was with April.
Oh, shout out number one fan, April. We need to have you on the show.
I know April's gonna come back.
So yeah.
I don't remember how I felt, honestly. I mean, I think I was like shocked, but I knew that you were with that girl for like a long time. I saw you guys driving on the Parkway once, and I was like, hey. I don't know who I was with. I was with somebody. Anywho, I saw you.
Yeah, and we saw you.
Did you?
Yeah, I tell you this all the time. When I believe it was with I believe it was when we went to go see Charlie Murphy in Levity Live, and this was the first time that I saw you after our breakup.
I didn't see you on the highway that day.
No. But we saw you.
Oh yeah.
Like we saw you, and it was so weird for some reason.
I was with that wasn't the night the guy flipped the table, but that's who I think I was with.
I don't know, for some reason.
Did he have glasses?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was with.
For some reason, I had the sneaking suspicion that you were going to be there I don't know why. I was just so paranoid. And then we saw you online.
All right,
I mean, I saw you online, and I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, what happened? I was like, yo, Jennifer's there. She's like, what? Really? I was like, yes. She's like, where is she? I was like, she's over there. And then she's like, I was like, don't look, like, you're making it mad obvious, you know? And then, like, we go inside. And then I'm trying not to pay attention to you, even though I want to know where the perimeters are, where you're at. And you were, like, super near the, okay, we were in the,
we were sitting by the wall, right?
Yeah, you were sitting by the wall, and we were in the booth.
Oh, okay.
In the back. Not in the back, but, like, you
know,
that
row of booths. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she kept telling me that you kept looking over and looking at her. And she was like, why she looking at me? I was like, yo, just pay attention to the damn show, okay? Like,
I honestly didn't even know you guys were there.
She said that you kept like looking over to us, and I'm just like, yo, just please, I don't want, please, just no. Just listen.
I would have come to say hi.
We're here.
You know me.
Yeah. Hi guys. Like, you know, yeah, I didn't want any of that. And then like when the show was over, I was like, all right, let's go, let's break. We out. We good. So that was not fun. But yeah, I mean the show's not over. We didn't even get to like the freaking articles. But
go ahead, read them.
This one is from I don't know why I think you would like this, but this is from
because it says Jamaica in it, right?
It does, yeah.
I saw that. I was like, pew.
Yeah, it's from old.jamaica-gleaner.com. Okay, so pretty much it says in an age where Google has become a verb and information is just a click away, many surfers are using the internet to peek in their former lovers' lives, and the gateway is via social network websites. And this is an old article. This came out in like 2010. So like you're gonna hear some old stuff. So it's like while these networks like High Five, Facebook, and MySpace are a meeting ground for new friends, others are using them to track old flames. It's just like searching through someone's phone, says Rachel. The 24-year-old admits checking her ex-boyfriend's profile about 3 times since they broke up 10 months ago. But what does
it's fresh? She's allowed.
It's fresh. She's allowed. Oh my god! But what does she get from this? It's just arming yourself with knowledge. As for Julie, it's different. Oh, you disagree with that?
I don't know. Knowledge of what? Like if you should get over it or not because he's already out on a new date?
I don't know. As for Julie, it's different. I do it without thinking. It just became a part of my online routine, says the 21-year-old. She explains that every day for 6 months, she would sign on to her messenger and automatically log on to the site and start searching. However, not everyone believes people should give in to this curiosity. Sure, it's there and you can access it, the information, but of what value is it to you, says Lita Allen, a private counselor and lecturer at the University of the West Indies Social Network Unit. Apart from the fact that it only serves to reopen the wounds of the relationship, she says, you are not sure what that person is going to do with that information. The girls say they would never use the information for anything negative. I just want to see a face. I'm not going to do anything, Rachel says. This inability to let go shows a level of emotional immaturity, Miss Allen says. You're not moving on with your life. You're stuck and you have not put closure to that situation. However, she pointed out that if there is a genuine interest in the welfare of the person, there is nothing wrong with the act. Ramon, 32, says he checks one of his ex's profile periodically when she adds new pictures. I just do it to see where she's been. It's not insecurity, it's just genuine curiosity about what that person is up to, he says, especially since it's someone you loved. So, there's that. I mean, I understand that with the whole, like, whatever, arming yourself with the knowledge, but my thing was why I got pissed with my ex-fiance is like, yeah, what are you going to do with that information? You know, like...
Sometimes you just needed to know if you made a good decision or not.
Well, it's far too late for that. If she says no, she's married and she's, you know, deep in with this guy, you know, like that's it. Because that was my thing too. Because it's like, and again, I completely understand about the curiosity because I've done the same thing as well. But it's like with her, what is that curiosity gonna do for you? Okay, boom. Let's say like it's not like we're gonna get back together. Not that I want that anyway. But it's not like we're gonna get back together. You're not gonna say hi to me. What's the point? So now whatever thought process that was going to your head for you to do that, now it's back into you again, and now you can't do anything with it. You know what I mean? Because it's not,
if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, because it's not like you're gonna reach out to me or whatever if you see something or.
Okay, do you ever go in like Facebook stalk Yoga Chick's profile?
No.
Never.
No.
Ever.
What do you mean ever? I mean, with the Instagram, I did that for a bit just because I was pissed off about how quickly she got over me. But then after that, I was just like, I'm good, I'm done. I haven't gone there since. I don't look up religious chick. I don't do that.
Are you still friends with her?
Nope. I mean, we're cool, but the thing is, it's like. We haven't spoken to each other since that time that we first met after our quote unquote breakup, you know. So it's like, all right. So that whole thing, like, that's the thing. Like,
what about hiking chick? Have you still talked to her?
Nope.
Really? Have you reached out to her?
For what?
Because she was your friend before you told her that you liked her. She was your actual friend.
Okay. So how
she's
come
not your friend anymore?
It's not that she's not my friend anymore. How come she hasn't reached out to me? She's good now. She's got her boo that was sent by God, which is what she said. That's her words.
I don't know.
So it's like
a lot of hate coming from that part of the mic.
No, but it's like, this is my thing. Like, when you say stuff to me, it's not my fault that not so much that I take it literally, that I take what you say
to heart.
Yeah, to heart. You know what I'm saying? You don't say to somebody, I don't know where this is going, but I want you in my life forever, and then not be in my life. That's religious chick. Okay?
Right.
And what's it called? Hiking chick. Yeah, we're cool. We talked about stuff, blah, blah, blah. But the things that she would have needed me for, she has now in her boyfriend. So she doesn't need me anymore. I've never said anything. I haven't said, oh, F you, blah, blah, blah. She could text me if she wants.
Right.
But I don't necessarily need to reach out to her. But she can reach out to me. But the thing is, whatever she was getting from me, the void that I was fulfilling with her, I guess with her loneliness or whatever, she has with she could probably hike with him, probably hiking right now.
Oh my god. Anywho,
that's what I'm saying. But like I'm giving you these examples because
that has nothing to do with this right now. But I'm just saying,
no,
to pry or not to pry.
No, but I'm just saying, when you see me go in and get bitter, these are the reasons why.
All day, every day.
That's what I'm saying. It's not coming out of thin air, and it's not coming from my mind.
Osmosis, okay.
You know?
Understood.
All right. That's all I'm saying.
I disagree a little. I mean,
okay. No, you can disagree. I mean, whatever.
I don't know. I say stalk until you feel like it's becoming unhealthy.
Well, that is not a good.
Said the social worker.
That is not good advice to give to somebody. Oh my god.
I even stalked my significant other's exes.
What? Why do you do that? They're like, oh my god.
Just to make sure.
Do you want me to edit this out? Jesus.
Didn't you ever like date somebody and you wanted to know who their exes were? That's how I know that Brooklyn's girlfriend was dating someone after him.
I thought you said somebody told you that.
No, I saw him. He was like a fatter Brooklyn. She really loves him. She couldn't get over him.
Oh man. You
I was
what?
like,
I'm
you have a
say,
type.
I'm gonna say yes, because I never got to see my ex-fiance's exes, but she told me about them, and then as soon as she told me about them, I hated them. But like, I don't know. No, because they were fucking jerks. That's why. So, like they were like using her, and I was like, the fuck. So I guess I never really cared to like seek them out, but
right.
I was curious about them, but she told me everything that I needed to know. But yeah. I was curious about the guy. I never got to see him, but I was curious about the guy who she dated right after. Well, not right after, but right after she broke up with me, because she told me that he was the opposite of me. So that made me pissed. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
I see, but if we didn't have social media, what would we do? I mean, because people have like actual jobs now. They don't work at Foot Locker anymore. That's why I worked. We could have been friends a long time ago, Teeny. You just shopped at the wrong stores.
I mean, I still am surprised that I really don't remember. I vaguely remember him introducing us. You know,
my ex
7-year guy.
How? What did?
Okay, in my head, this is from just my head. For some reason, I see the three of us at the mall, and him introducing us, because didn't he used to work at
T-Mobile?
Yeah, right.
And I think he worked. No, I think he
that
always worked at T-Mobile.
And that was at well, it's still there at the third floor. So for some reason, that's what I remember, but I don't know if that's me making that memory up.
I feel like it is, but you could be right. I don't know.
But I don't know why I would make it that specific.
Right.
You know? But and also I remember him or maybe you well, it had to be you because we lost contact with each other. But you telling me that he was pissed, that understandably so, that you and I were going out because of, yo, that was my fucking chick, and I introduced you guys together. I don't
honestly remember because I don't.
I remember him for some reason. I remember him being pissed at me, which is why we never spoke.
Because I don't know if
anymore.
I spoke to him after that because he left and he wasn't coming back.
Right.
I just don't remember when I took that trip to Virginia.
I don't remember which trip, but I remember that one time when you're like, yo, I have to go, and you went. And people were like, yo, why did this chick just bounce? So it must have been, obviously it must have been 2008 because that's the only
I remember I called up our friend who lives down the street. I came to Garfield, I picked her up, and I got in the car, and I drove.
Oh, you took a hostage with you?
Yeah, one that couldn't drive either.
Oh, for some reason, I thought you went by yourself.
No. I couldn't drive 6 hours by myself in a panic.
Okay. No. And
then I got there, and I went to the house, and I'm like, is he here? And they were like, no, he's at work. And I dropped off a Brooklyn Industries bag with some of his stuff in it, and I think a T-shirt or something. And then somebody was like, yo, she's here. And he was like, what? And then I think he went home and he saw the Brooklyn Industries bag and he knew it was not a lie. So then he called me. He's like, are you really here? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, where are you? And I told him, and he met me in a parking lot, and we all went to a Shoney's. And I remember saying to him, this is so heartbreaking, just to say it as an adult, to think about a 20-something-year-old kid going through this. I was just like, I want you to come home. When are you coming home? Because in my head, I thought he was coming home.
Yeah.
He just had to get his shit together.
Yeah. And
he's like, I will. I'm going to come home soon. I want to come home and be with you. And I really believed it with everything.
Yeah.
And he just never came back. And then next thing I knew, one day he told me, we can't talk anymore because my girlfriend doesn't really appreciate it. I'm like, this is the same girlfriend who, 1, was a lesbian. 2, called me and was like, I'll help you guys get back together because I don't think it's right with what he did to you. And now you're now it's his wife and they have 2 children together.
Right.
So it's just a crazy story. So when people were like, oh, I'm like, yo, shit happens, man.
Yeah.
I defied my family, and
that's such a crazy story.
He moved me out of my house when I was 23 and defied his family. And then before you know it, I was driving to Virginia and coming home empty-handed. But I'm a stronger person for it. I made some mistakes after that, but I still pry into his life too.
It's still in today?
I mean, I'm friends with his wife.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're friends on Facebook.
Oh, but you're not friends.
I mean, she'll comment on my shit and vice versa.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's
cool. I mean, we were cool at one point, before they got together. So, I mean, not cool. I've never met her.
Oh, okay.
I just know that they used to call her OG, and I thought she was gay, and I guess she's not. Or maybe she is. Who knows? Maybe he's into that.
Okay.
But it's weird because then I see all his mutual friends, and we have 5 or 6 mutual friends together. Our mutual friend being one of them. And then there's some other kid that used to live in New York but now lives over here. And then my friend who became friends with him, I saw he gave him a birthday shout out, and I was like, damn, y'all still cool like that? I was just whatever. But I honestly, if he were, let's just say he got divorced and moved back to New York and I was single, nope.
Oh, okay.
Nah. That first love shit would be out the window. I'd be like, bye, boo. I wouldn't even know what to talk to him about. I think we're completely different people.
Right.
I don't think we're even the same.
Right. I guess it's just one of those, remember when George was on a couple of episodes? It was one of those 4 loves that you go through.
Yeah. So, we're completely different people now.
It's one of those just 4 loves that you have to experience in life. So, yeah, I understand that.
But I don't think it's harmful to pry into people's lives. I mean, I just think it's important what you do with the information. Sometimes that information will help you, if you see that person is, now engaged or married or something, you're like, all right, I gotta get over this.
Right, but do you think that you need to have that to move on?
I don't
Because
think you need
because
to. I
because
just think that the
some
way
people can't get some people. No, I shouldn't say some people. You aren't guaranteed closure. So how about if you never have the ability to find out that person
yeah,
is
but look
engaged?
at my niece. My niece like went for something, and like the closure that she got was like super painful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how much torture do you want to do? Some people need that torture.
Yeah.
Some people need that pain to say, nope, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
This is obviously not for me. You need somebody to like pretty much spit in your face to say this is not happening.
Right.
And people sometimes need that because they're so hopeful or in love with love that they just believe.
I don't know why you gave me that side eye when you said that, but go ahead.
Oh, you caught that?
Yeah, I did.
Like they are just sit there and they're like, oh, this could work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, really? You think that? Oh, okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with being in love with love, all right?
All right. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just think that
love is fucking awesome, but I know to be
love
realistic
is hard.
too. Absolutely, love. So
It
you don't
is
think
so
I know that?
hard.
You don't think I know that?
It is so hard. It's so unforgiving.
Yes, I know. Love is extremely hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
It's like the hardest thing to do. It's harder than math.
Stupid. No, I completely understand that, but see, that's the thing. I should be. Oh well, I am bitter, but I should be more than that. But for some reason, I still want it, and I'm still hopeful, and I still want the kids and married and the wife and all that stuff. Why, with the shit that I've been through? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like I should be like, no, you know what? Women are bitches. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I should just be that all day,
Why don't you
every
try
day.
being like a player for like a month?
I can't. It's not in me. And people don't look at me that way. I've known that, but it's been more apparent recently. People think of me as just Martini, like asexual. Like when I talk aggressively or when I talk sexually and stuff like that, they're like, "Oh, Martini, what is that about?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I have a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, why don't you think I won't fuck you right now? You know, like I don't understand. People don't look at me that way. And that sucks. That really sucks.
I don't
That
know.
people look at me asexual like that. But all right, whatever.
Like
But again, see, with that stuff, I should take that into account and be like, you know what? Fuck bitches, man. Like, that's it. Fuck every one of y'all. But no, I'm like, no.
He's on his DMX.
You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, fuck all these bitches. Yo, F you, and F you. You know, but it's like, yo, I don't know. I just have it in my head that like, yo, nah, man, like, yo, just you know, stick in there. Like you'll be right. You'll get that person or whatever. I'm optimistic, even though I have this cloud over me constantly.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my pen name.
It's not even. It's different. You know, it's like, I don't know. I'm very like sullen, but at the same time, I'm like, nah. All I need to find is that one right person. That's what it is. Like I'm downtrodden, but then like a little bit of me is like, nah. All you need to do is just find that right person, and you'll be as right as rain. I don't know, but yeah. But to pry into other people's things, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, if you need to get that closure, I guess that's why. I mean, granted, I don't keep tabs on my ex-fiance. People like to give me information.
That's the other thing too. A lot of people tell you things. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really prying.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you're asking other people.
No.
And social media is like so readily available. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as like making up a fake account to like get into their shit, but that's extra. People don't do that shit. That's crazy.
That's super extra. I don't need to do all that.
But like, I think it happens. I mean,
yeah. So but yeah, people like to like, oh, like, oh, your ex is doing this now and whatever. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's cool. Thanks.
I feel like me and my
that.
friend like pried into some of her like ex's lives to kind of like see what the deal was. You know, if they're still douchebags or not.
Oh yeah, to go back. Oh, why are you prying on your significant other's exes now?
I don't know. Like, I guess like because they're friends, and I'm not like prying. I'm just kind of like I just want to make sure she's not like
trying any funny business,
right? And they don't really talk. I mean, I don't know.
Right. No, I mean, I
And you know what it is? Like, as a woman, I guess
you're claiming your own.
You sometimes kind of, like, have that insecurity, like... Well, the other thing, too, is, like, how we talked about the whole Facebook pictures thing. There are, like, pictures out there of them. Old pictures.
Yeah.
You know, but I was kind of just like, oh. I mean, there's kind of pictures of us out there now, too. I kind of saw he, like, slid some in there. I was like, that's a group picture, but I'll accept it.
That's hey, it's what is it? Baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps. Nah. I mean, I understand your thing. Yeah, you don't want any funny business, whatever. I mean, and I'm sure it's not even coming from him. I mean, I know you're. I know you're looking at the girls to see if they're not doing anything from them.
And like he pretty much told me like nothing would ever happen. Like I guess like after they broke up, like she like became like a hoe or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm not really threatened by anything at this point because it's kind of just like whatever happens.
Yeah.
But it was funny though. My ex sent me like a screenshot of like an old conversation we had.
Yeah.
Because it was like just something dumb. I was like, oh, did you ever see this show? Because that's really all we talk about is music and media and entertainment. Like we rarely talk about anything personal anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, did you ever see the show? And he's like, I literally recommended the show to you like a year ago. So he like went back into like the conversation and he screenshotted it from his like Gmail thing.
Yeah.
And like on the side you saw like all his little like Shelly from Tinder and like everybody in his like chat box, and I was like, I should mention it to him, and I was like, I won't. But I was just like, and I thought I was gonna like feel something like weird, like feel like jealous or something, and I was just like, go you, you're on fucking Tinder, dude. Have a ball.
Right.
I hope you're getting everything that you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's good. Like sometimes you know you're good. You know what I mean? Like you see other things that you think would bother you. Like, everyone's like, oh, if he started dating again, would you be upset? I'm like, no.
Wait, what?
Like, if he started dating.
Okay.
Like, would I be upset? And I'm just like, no. Like, I want him to be happy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, sometimes maybe you just need to know, like, those things.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah. So,
now you can't Facebook stalk because you ain't got Facebook no more.
That is correct. I mean, I don't miss it. I'm good, you know, so I don't see any wedding updates. I don't see any of my potentials or exes doing anything with their new booze. I'm good on that.
Eye roll.
What?
Nothing.
And, you know, I just been being productive, so it's good. I feel good. So, well, mostly.
All right, James Brown.
So, yeah, I mean that was pretty much like the one article that I really wanted to hone in on. We're on Song of the Day.
Well, as previously discussed, I guess it's gonna have to be "We Can't Be Friends" by Deborah Cox
and featuring RL.
And "We Can't Be Friends." I'll just Facebook stalk you. Remix.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. So go listen to that song. And
I'd sing it for you, but I can't hit those high notes. So touching, though.
Yeah, no, it's a very good song. It's an oldie but a goodie, you know. So, yeah. So we shoot it off to you. Should you be prying into an ex's life? Have you pried? Or do you have a really staunch like stand and be like, no, I wouldn't do that. You know, I just move on. Please email us at bedlovebeyond@gmail.com, or you can go to our website www.bedlovebeyond.com. You can look at this article and more articles pertaining to this episode, or you can give us a call or text us at 201-862-8BED. That is 201-862-8233. And also, we want to talk about a listener who's trying to talk, who's, I guess, maybe not camera shy, but phone shy, and they keep leaving us messages but don't want to say anything.
Just said hello.
Yeah, to just saying hello, and I mean we've seen that you.
It sounds like a female's voice, so.
Yeah, you want to contact us, and that's fine. It's not necessarily like a live number that one of us will.
Oh yeah, you're not going to be like on the air.
Yeah, you're not going to be on the air. You know, just leave us a voicemail. That's fine. And if you have a question pertaining to the topic or pertaining to anything, like that's another thing I want to stress out. You don't necessarily have to write in pertaining to the topic. just write in and say what's up, or
Call us, text us.
Text us.
I'm thinking about cheating. Should I? Question mark, question mark.
Give or
like, no.
if you want us to talk about whatever topic, text us a topic. I mean, I'm always looking for new things to talk about. Maybe we'll have you on as a guest. Do you want to do that? I mean, that'd be cool too. We could have you on as a guest. I don't care. So
I don't care.
No, let's go, man. You know, I'm trying to make this more communal because I feel like we haven't been really reaching out to you guys. I feel like
we have a lot more followers right now, but no one's like communicating.
Yeah, we have at the taping of this, we have 360 followers, at least on Podbeam. I don't know where we have on
Google,
on Google Play. I was gonna say IMAX for some reason.
iTunes,
Stitcher, Pocket Cast. You know, so we might have well over, let's say, like 1,000 or 357. You know, like, one more than.
But we love every one of you, 357.
Yeah, we really do. So like, I mean, we try to hit you up on Twitter. I mean, do you want us to like do Instagram stories so you can like see us do stupid stuff? I don't know. Like, I just want to hear from you. Well, we want to hear from you guys. You know, so if you have any topics, please just hit us up. Hit us up via email, via text, via call, or you can go to www.facebook.com/bedlovebeyond. You can hit us up on there too. Or you can hit us up on our Facebook page. Any topics, say what's up. You know, if you want to give us any questions, or you know what, we could probably do a what do they do? An AMA, the Ask Me Anything thing. If you want us to do that, we could probably have a show dedicated to just
answering
me.
Questions.
Yeah, just me or just Jennifer or the both of us. We'll answer all your questions, no problem. And yeah, you can ask any question. Like I would like to see what kind of questions you have.
I think we should do that. We should put it out there, and when we get like a set of like maybe 20, 30 questions. Even if we just do it like the first half of a show.
Yeah. No, yeah, we can do that. So boom, there you go. Inaugural Ask Me Anything. So please fill in, start writing in your questions. Again, the email is bedlovebeyond@gmail.com, or you can call or text us at 201-862-8233, or you can hit us up on facebook.com/bedlovebeyond, or follow us at Bedlove Beyond on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube. Yes, you can also hit us up on Twitter too to give us any topics or any questions that you want to send to us, so we'll answer them.
We everywhere.
Again, please, any question at all. So we're gonna have Ask Me Anything episode as soon as we get enough questions. All right. So my name is Martini.
Oh yeah, I'm Jen. All day, every day.
All right, then we'll see you guys.
Peace.